Hey everyone, and welcome back to the story continued for the return of The Return, our DC Comics horror actual play series using the Sentinel Comics RPG system. Before we jump into tonight's episode and jump right into a lot of action, let's go around and introduce ourselves. So everyone say your name, your pronouns, character name, character pronouns, and your hero or villain name. And we will start with not the character, but the person, Joe.
Ah, every time. Hi, everybody. My name is Joe. I go by she, they pronouns, and I'll be playing Veneris for you guys, who goes by he, him. And he used to be an Eldritch Tor. We don't know what he is right now, but we do still know that he likes his soda with a ton of sugar, and that's truly all that matters.
Yeah, fair. Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray. I'll be playing Reverie or Genesis. Take your pick. We both use she, they pronouns. I'm scared.
You should be.
Don't
Arc.
say that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ark, or Ark like Court, but tonight I am playing Aurelio Drago, or Grimoire, pronouns he, him.
Perfect. Cress.
Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. I am Cress. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Roulette, whose pronouns are they, she.
Perfect. Mallory.
Hi, my name is Mallory. On this show, I play Thornheart, also known as McKinley Bennett, and we both use they, she pronouns.
Perfect. And last but not least, Matt.
Hi, this me. I'm Matt, also known as War Knight out there on the interwebs, and I have the wonderful honor of returning as Code Red, Joe Oswald, the slightly Iron Man-like superhero that will yeah, I'm not afraid. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
And of
fine.
course, I am Paige. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be running everyone else, especially Stephanie Brown and Tim Drake, our resident NPCs.
That's what I forgot.
Um,
He, him, all around.
But before we get into the episode, let's get into the recap. So I will do the recap this time. Some stuff that happened last time. We caught up with where Funeris and Code Red were off to. Funeris battled for hours and hours and hours in the sky with their doppelganger, only to find out that whatever their original concept was corrupted or diminished, so they were given the Yellow Lantern ring and stripped of their original concept, unlocking Felix's memories from before he was Veneris, but also leaving them without a purpose before they were yeeted through a warehouse to come upon Code Red and Stephanie Brown trying to escape out of this place. Um, they regrouped, got out of the warehouse, got back towards the airspace center. In the meantime, we went to Hell, where our resident book person was. Grimoire had a one-on-one meeting with Lucifer Morningstar, who told him with everything going on up there with Necron, he was still needed and was given the Red Lantern ring and sent back topside. Roulette is still unconscious from their dreamscape with Stephanie Brown, and Reverie and Thornheart were the only ones left in the aircraft center. So they had the idea to send Roulette in while Tim was still trying to locate everyone on Stephanie's setup. Reverie wasn't able to connect with Roulette, but did connect back with Mara, who, as the group all reconvened on the aircraft center, and Reverie was wakened by Joe, only for Mara to unknowingly take over their body. And then cause some chaos, send in Ray, Reverie, Code Red, Red Robin, and spoiler, back away from the aircraft center in front of a very angry Black Lantern, Supergirl. But we're not going to pick up with them. We're going to pick up back at the aircraft center as the teleportation light is still disappearing. And as it disappears, Roulette wakes up, gasping for air.
What happened?
You took a nap, Rue.
I'm sorry, why you're I'm still asleep. You're dead.
No, I am immortal for the millionth time.
I thought that was a joke.
No.
You motherfucker, you fucking died.
When have I ever joked about the things that I am capable of, Rue?
Many
I've
times.
told you at astounding lengths how many times I've cursed that dipshit and points at Tim to where he's being chased around Gotham by feral cats and hungry dogs.
Okay, that's minor magic. You came back from the fucking I mean, maybe you know what? I'm just gonna say I did it.
You're
I'm gonna say I
absolutely
did
right,
it.
Rue. You
Yeah,
did it.
I did it.
You did it. It
Yeah,
is
die
all
on me
you.
again, and I'll send you back to hell.
I'll go and come right back. That's besides the point here. Turns to Tim. Where the fuck
Tim's
did they
not there.
go?
Tim went with them. It is the
God
two of you,
fucking damn
Thornheart
it.
and Funeris. It is the four of you left. The villains and the honorary villain left in the airspace center.
I didn't even see him disappear, though I should have felt my life get a little easier when he did.
Yeah, I think I felt something honestly in my dreamscape, like it was like a weight off my shoulders, to be honest.
Roulette, as you say that, you remember that you were literally talking to Stephanie before you woke up.
Speaking of Tim, did anyone track down Stephanie by chance? I mean, you know, I kind of
Sh-
was looking for her, and then you know, someone died and made things really
She was
complicated.
just here.
Shouldn't you have like eyes on your own girlfriend?
What do you mean she was here? She was in my dreamscape with me, but then she
No,
came
physically
here, and
physically
you lost
here.
her again?
I didn't. The fucking dream demon did it.
Dream Demon, what? Why the fuck weren't you? You didn't watch the fucking heroes. You just let them do whatever the fuck they.
Look, I just got back.
Well, get fucking better already, Mister. I'm immortal.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're gonna have many words after this. Many words.
Okay. Carbonated beverage definitely has some kind of homing signal on his equipment, and I'm pretty sure was already being tracked beforehand. Thornheart, can you see if any of the palm trees or neighborhood brushes have any idea where these guys are?
Do you think that's you know what, it is sort of how it works, I guess, in like really simple stupid terms. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try to go back
Yeah.
into the green for a minute and see what I can
Okay.
find.
Give me plants, insight, and your status die, and whatever you roll, you're going to subtract 2 from your mid die for
Okay.
this result.
Plants, insight, and what was and in my status. Got it.
Yeah, so I think it's yellow for you right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check the laptop computer working, processing, whatever that Stephanie and Tim have been using in here.
Okay.
Okay, so my mid after I subtract 2 is a 7.
Okay, still not bad. Grimoire, as you make your way over to Tim Drake Station, you do see still the tracking software up, which was focused specifically on Stephanie at the time, and it is showing that the 4 of them have been transported to Central Park here in Coast City.
Ooh.
Thornheart, as you try to connect to the green, you're able to get in. The green is dimmed a lot in color, and there are still some of these fester and boils around, but they seem to be inert at the moment. But as you try to like dive through the green to like communicate to find anything, you're met with silence.
This is super fucked up. Okay.
And unlike you, Swamp Thing and Poison Ivy, who always have a connection to this place, you feel their connection since the last time you've been here have been snapped.
Well, that's even worse. Um, can I even get a sense that like anything can connect to the green? Not even just us, but like any sort of like living, breathing entity that would have connected to this place at one point, or am I the only one that can get
As
in
you're
here right
looking
now?
around and you're kind of scoping, you do see one other source of color. Both your ring is glowing, but also the last place one of those pods like blew up on you, your scar from that is also glowing a faint black. And as you feel deeper into the green, the love ring that you were wearing has put the green into a stasis of almost to preserve it. But the green is feeding off of your life source right now to sustain itself. You don't know how long you can sustain a force of nature, but as long as you are alive, it is staying up.
No pressure or anything, just like an entire uh ecosystem and power source and a million other things. Just all riding on little old me. That is going great. Okay, keep it up. And I like tap the ring on my hand. Like, keep it up. It is oh god, what the fuck did Micah say? I'm already forgetting. Selfless love. Selfless love, and what is more selfless than me keeping a fucking everything alive? A bust on staff, but I guess we learned something. And I'll get myself back out before I lose too much.
Yeah. Stornheart wakes up from the green. You guys see them stagger back and fall over from the force of snapping back.
Oh boy, God,
Hey, are you okay? Roulette runs over and's like, hey, that didn't look fun.
not particularly. I can't find anybody. Not even Ivy or something. Like no one. Nothing. I'm the only thing that's still there.
Great.
Yeah.
Fun.
I found them.
I said worse
Wonderful.
words. Wait,
Finally,
you
you're
found
useful.
who?
Yeah, the tracking software was still tracking Stephanie the entire time, like we asked him to do.
Oh, well,
Well, he's
good.
Not
trying to do
any of the
something right in
other
his life.
things. Just the one thing, apparently. Not any of the other things I was asking him.
Okay.
I can teleport us there.
Cool.
And it's not like the Dream Theater experience that you guys experienced with the other person trying to teleport you.
Thank God.
We'll go directly there. What do we want to do before we get there? Grimoire's looking at the jets and things that are in here. Is there any ammunition, missiles, weaponry affixed to any of these things?
Roll me a d12. You want to roll high?
That is a 9.
There's 2 fighter jets at the end. No high grade weaponry, but they do have like basic medicine weaponry. It's something that would be similar to Code Red. It's like armored form.
Hey, there's some weapons on those if we want to take them. If we want to use them, if anybody has a way to just quickly dismantle them and just start bringing them with us.
Roulette's already grabbing what she can. Putting it all over her. She's like, I'm not fucking going in without a weapon. What, are you kidding me?
And you look still properly fucked
Thanks.
looking at Thornheart.
Yeah.
You
Thanks
want another
so much.
jump start?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great because I am feeling at best 50% right now, and apparently the green is holding on as tight as it fucking can. So
Awesome. All right. Funeris, anything you believe would be helpful in this scenario?
Do you want a gun?
What?
Well, because from what I'm seeing, uh, do you want any weapons? I could lend you one.
I have never needed weapons. No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's
Why do you sound suspicious? Why I am so not suspicious right now. I am so chill and so cool. I don't know why you're squinting at me.
you're not doing the thing that you were doing earlier with your whole. You're also not really
I'm sorry, are you
as
telling
scary
me
as before.
are you telling me that I have performance anxiety? That's no.
I will say, even without a roll, the three of you, the only energy source you sense from Finaris now is from the ring. You do not sense any of their magic or the corruption that was on them. It's almost like their magic is read and blink.
You know what? I'm not trying to cause a fight here, but I really, I'll be honest. I'm not looking to watch more people die today, personally, because it just causes a headache for everyone. So, if you would please,
Rue, can you
please
engage the
take it away.
autopilot on these jets? We have coordinates. If we can engage autopilot on them to just go to the location and open fire or crash, I don't care. I have an idea.
Ooh.
It's a scary, dumb, really good idea, but I have an idea. Heal for Thornheart, my mid die was a 6.
Okay.
Thank you
Thornheart,
very
you are
much.
up back up to 23.
23. I'll take 23.
Still the lowest, but now tied for the lowest with code red.
Woo!
And
Hide for lowest. I'll take.
as I'm healing Thornheart, I'm gonna motion for or ask Funeris. I have an idea. It is dumb,
Okay. Yes.
but it is a strong dumb idea.
Mhm.
I learned early that the energy signature of the barrier, of what's in Thornheart's scar, what they were sensing and dealing with inside the green was similar to Funeris's power source.
What?
Can I bridge the energy, the negative energy from Thornheart's scar of the dark energy into Funeris to give them some kind of umph? Maybe give them a little bit more of their original power back.
Give me a magical lore spell slinging status roll to see what you glean from the both of them and if that would work.
You got it. And I will spend my 2 hero points to add a
Okay.
+2 onto it.
Oh, wow.
Magical lore spell slinging status is a sentence.
Yes.
That is an 8 +2 for 10.
Okay. As you're saying this and you start to reach out your senses to the both of them, your magic recoils at that thought, actually. You feel, as you connect to Veneris, you do feel that their power in general is still there. It just no longer has a purpose, and whatever was corrupt in it has been feeded off. So their power is in flux, but with the ring, they're still able to direct their energy. So they'll still be able to fight and use their energy. It's just not, you don't think when they transform it's going to look the same.
Okay. See that, pull my arm away from Thornheart and go, no, you get to keep that splinter in your arm a little
Ugh.
bit longer. Um,
If anything, it's a bold fashion statement, no? It looks good.
Thank you, I guess. I mean, it doesn't feel great, but I guess
Oh.
it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be. You could be dead, so.
Ah,
Ah.
I've come close a few times now, so fair.
We're
Oh.
not there yet.
Oh,
you're
well,
currently a cocoon.
But
I'm a cocoon?
No,
she's a woman. What are you
Funeris.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Funeris.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm not a cocoon. If you look at me, I am very not cocoon shaped. I have arms, and he like stretches out his arms, and I have 2 legs.
your conceptual being is no longer what it once was before. There is a current ongoing metamorphosis within you. Your power has shifted entirely. The ring is a a tuning fork currently. It's an antenna. It is a directive lens. You're transforming in front of us, but also within yourself in a way that I can't explain.
First of all, don't look at me while I transform. Weird. Second of all, don't explain me.
It's not every day you get to witness divine creation become anew.
I'm gonna and I hope this is Ark, are you okay with Funeras getting in your face? Is that fine?
100%.
Cool.
100%.
Cool. As you describe basically what Funeris is becoming, there is a moment where like brief dread is all over Felix's face before he rushes up to you and like grabs you by the collar and slowly leans in and is just like, if you say one more word about how I don't have the original powers that I had, I will find a way to make immortality very, very painful for you.
I was simply trying to give you more. I meant no disrespect.
And he hesitates for a moment, and you can see that this is like clearly like a sore spot for him. And he's like, "Don't," and he then lets you go softly, like brushes your shoulders, turns around, and is like, "All right, guys, should we do the plane thing? Yeah."
Yes.
Having witnessed this entire awkward thing, I go, the
Yeah.
plane thing. And I literally turn around and march onto the plane.
Yeah, Thornheart and I are already on the way to the plane.
Correct.
We're like, that's
So is the
not
thought
our
to
place.
autopilot them there and then teleport, or are you guys going to ride the plane to the park?
Autopilot them there and then teleport.
Okay. Roulette, give me a luck roll. So
Okay.
luck
That is-
and we'll say luck in ranged combat in your status dice.
Okay. Luck, range, combat.
You are using luck to auto rig a missile system. I feel like that's ranged combat.
I think it works. Do you want my mid?
Yeah, you're mid die.
7.
Okay. Yeah, it works. You're able to get them both set up for autopilot. They will not take long to get there because they are they're like fighter jets going just in the same city span, so it'll probably take them like 5 minutes to get there at most. But yeah, they're set up to go and they will take off. So if you guys want to teleport over, you can go back to like the main area and get set.
Grimoire's already starting the spell circle for it.
As that is happening, as you guys are ready to teleport, we're going to move back over to the others. And I rolled a d4 to see how many rounds of combat this will happen before you guys show up. And I rolled a 3. So we had 3 full rounds of combat before your teleportation arrives. So, Code Red, Reverie, Red Robin, and Spoiler lay sprawled out in the park with a undead Black Lantern Supergirl floating above you with eyes glowing a bright red. And she's going to attack right off the bat.
No.
Well, that's rude.
Mm-hmm. She
Okay.
is going to shoot out a blast, and instead of the normal optic rays that the Kryptonians have, it's almost like a solar flare from Dragon Ball Z. It's like a bright flash of light that fills all of you. And as it goes away, if you have any boost, they're gone. You cannot gain a boost in this round of combat at all, in this scene of combat. So you cannot boost yourself until this fight's over.
What if she didn't?
Do you have something to try to counter?
No, but what if she didn't?
Well, she did.
Can I use...
And now...
Never mind, I don't want to do it. Carry on.
And now we start combat. So the two of you can roll me initiative. So just roll a d8 and tell me what you get. I'll roll for Stephanie and Tim.
Where is my d8? There's my d8.
So
I'm just going to use Stephanie's sheet for Tim and then make it a little bit worse because Stephanie's better.
Hypothetically speaking, does my lightning calculator power or my alertness quality help me in initiative?
I'll say your lightning calculator if you want to roll that. If you want to, I'll say you can roll that dice if it's higher. If it's lower, you can just add 1 to your roll.
Okay, I will add 1 to the roll then. I appreciate you. You are a benevolent
Yeah.
god. That is a max of 8 for a total of 9.
Okay, 9 for you.
6.
That's for you.
This is
Okay,
the worst
so
D8 I can be rolling right now. I can
9
barely see it. It's dark.
sits. Let's see. That is a 5 for Stephanie, who actually is the lowest health. Actually, that I actually think about it. Yeah, Stephanie Brown's at 8, guys. Just so we're aware here. And
Eight's
Tinder's
Oh,
got
no.
7. Okay, cool. So first up in initiative is you Code Red.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think that we
Oh.
are going to
I
start.
also gotta roll for
This is going to be a moment,
Kara.
kind of seeing, this flash coming back to it, and the suit doing what it can to try to balance things out. Just like, all right, well, ain't no time like the present, I guess. And we are going to use analyze weakness in a attempt to. If I can't get a boost, then she's going to be hindered.
Okay, go for it. And I will say that Kara rolled a 12 on their initiative mats, but since they started combat, it's actually probably worse for them to roll the mats initiative because it just means they have to wait a full round. So
Yeah. So it says that that's
so
lightning calculator
yep.
technology.
So yeah, I'll say tech and then your status die, and then you can either use your mats die to make it for her next turn, or your mid die to make it for this combat.
Do I choose before I roll?
You choose after you see the result. So once you
Okay.
see the result, it's like you can decide. Remember, it's always a hinder is going to be half of whatever the number is.
Right. So beautiful. So 2d10s and a d8. Okay. A 1, an 8. That's cocked. And a 3. So we're
Okay,
gonna
so you can either
go
hinder
with.
1 for the whole combat, or you can hinder 4 for her next turn.
I'm gonna try to hinder 4 for the next turn, just to try to
Okay.
really screw up whatever she's got planned.
Sounds good. So what does this look like as you set this up?
It's unfortunately not very what's the word that I'm looking for? Not
Showy.
very showy or anything like that. It's probably like one of those moments, kind of like how you see like Tony Stark in the suit with the HUD kind
In
of
the
showing
HUD
up.
with
But
all
it's
like the little wheat points popping up.
but it's probably more so from his perspective, looking at Supergirl and all that coming, pulling from the hero database of everything
Yeah.
that we know about her and
I don't think it's
everything.
pulling up any weak points on her body whatsoever, but it's giving you
No.
possible scenarios to go
It's
over.
literally probably at that point going, if you have kryptonite, use kryptonite. And I'm going, I don't have kryptonite. I'm an ambulance in a suit. That
Okay.
is an action, so I believe that is me.
Next up in
And
initiative is Tim Drake. I probably should have took Bruce more serious when he told us to stock kryptonite on our utility belts right now.
oh, you fucking think?
Well, I'm not that
no.
paranoid to think we're gonna fight them. But
How many
Your
times have we
dad
had
is-
to?
Your dad is the most paranoid man on earth, and you don't think you should be.
hey,
Yeah.
technically he's not my dad. I have my own apartment, but
Mhm,
we don't need to get into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically,
If
you don't have a girlfriend, but
You're not here. Shut up. He is going to just throw a couple of exploding batarangs. So he's going to use a multi-attack action. So he's going to use the same ability as Stephanie Brown, but just down a dice. So D8, D6, and he is also at yellow. Okay, so he does 3 damage on the first attack, 1 on the second attack, and 2 on that. So she gets to make rolls to prevent. She rolled higher. She rolled higher. She rolled higher. She rolled triple
Is that with
nines.
being
So,
hindered?
do you want to use it for her first attack that hits her, or do you want to wait to use it for her turn? for what she's gonna do. That's up to you. You tell me. Because if so, she'll downgrade 1 dice, because that would drop her enough for the first attack.
I'll save it for now, because if I'm gonna hinder her on a defensive thing, I think that I'm gonna wait for something a little bit more than an exploding batarang.
Yeah, so you see Tim run up and just like get 3 like R batarangs in his hand and throw them. They hit, explode on her chest, and when the smoke clears, literally no damage.
Choose not to
Guys,
allow that.
why did none of our heavy hitters get teleported?
First of all, rude.
I mean,
Reverie?
hi. Is Supergirl...
Don't mess up. I'm not gonna take control yet again, but like this is fun, so don't die yet.
Shut up.
I'm
I'll
just
deal with you
have
later.
fun.
I will deal with you later. Okay?
Kick him. Let me kick at him again.
I love you.
Fuck
In
off.
this moment of being tormented by something in her head, could I use like thematically my analyze weakness to initiate a conversation that might actually help here?
Sure.
Because it's going to start off like as he's kind of doing this, she goes, "Don't worry, I'm trying to pick out all of her weaknesses."
You guys are all on comms. You can open a private line to Reverie.
And as he says that, then he kind of just like goes quiet for a little bit, and then goes, "All right, I'm getting nothing. Well, that just means that there's nothing physical that she had that she's weak to. So go with something that's not physical."
Yeah. With that being said,
Mm-hmm.
hear me out.
You are the most likely to do damage here, Ray. What do you got?
I want to use negative likelihood. That's what I want to
Okay.
know. Is Supergirl in the air or not?
She is. She's floating about 15 feet up. She's not like flying up or anything. She was just hovering to wait for you guys to show up.
Cool. I want to get on our private comms and just kind of look at Code Red like, hey, you want to throw me really quick?
Could I do that thematically
Yeah,
out of
if
turn?
yeah, you can do it as part of. You can use your like reaction to do it.
Cool. Because my hope is I can get myself launched, use my pocket watch, and grab her by the neck.
Oh, you wanna attach yourself to Kara?
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Duly noted. Okay.
At this point, we're in too deep for me to be asking questions now. And
Yeah, the reaction just happens. You get launched in the air. Give me your roll. So roll your pocket watch, and we'll say alertness and your status die. And you're gonna want to, I believe, that goes off of. And just is off of that. So yeah, it's gonna be your mid die.
hinder.
With my mid die being a 6,
Mm-hmm.
which technically, since I roll a D10 and 2D6s, I rolled a 6 on one of my D6s.
Okay. What was is that your middle result then? You rolled higher on
Yes,
the D10?
it was a
Okay.
4.
Perfect. So she is now hindered. I'm gonna say these are 2 separate actions she'll be hindered by instead of just combining them for a -7. That way it lasts longer. But yeah, what's it look like as you pull out the watch and get on top of Kara?
I fully am, as I get launched, I'm fully just wanting to, as many times as I can, wrap my watch around her neck and just pull. Like, she's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm essentially horse riding her.
Yeah, you literally have it wrapped around her neck. You do not feel her breathing slowing down whatsoever, but you are locked in there.
Cool. That's perfect. That's all I needed.
Cool. It is Stephanie's turn. Let's see what Stephanie wants to do here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, she's in her red, so I can use any of her abilities. She can't boost herself because of the ability. Oh, she's gonna use this. She's gonna use her precise strike. So Stephanie is going to retreat backwards. I'll play support, guys. I'm still pretty fucked up here. And she jumps into like one of the nearby trees. and she throws an explosive at Kara's feet. So hopefully it only hits her and does not hit Reverie on her back. But
I'll
yeah,
be
she'll
fine.
make. So we're gonna use agility and acrobatics to get up in the tree, and then her status die, which is a d6. 6, 8, and a 7. That's pretty fucking good. So she rolled. So that's a 7, and it says any penalties and or defense, and it cannot be affected by reactions. Okay, so she can't react to this attack at all. She just has to roll to see if she takes damage. Cool. And she rolled a 5. So yeah, this actually damages Kara as you feel yourself reverie. The both of you get blown backwards, but as you look down, you see that what Stephanie threw on was some type of like nano explosive. So there's like nanites eaten at the dead flesh, which normally probably would not be able to happen, but since she's undead, it's starting to dig into her skin. And with that, we are at the end of initiative. Hey, Matt.
What?
Can you roll your alertness die, lightning calculator, and your status?
No.
And I'm gonna roll
Calculator
as well.
alertness status. Okay. D10 and 2d6s. And you need the med?
Yep.
4.
Cool. As you say that on the comm, you see everything around you happen, and you go to like fire up your suit to react to something from the scenarios your suit's given you. You hear a familiar hum that sounds like your suit, but it's not your suit. And as you turn to face it, you are tackled through the air once more by Dr. Blue, who you did not finish in your fight against your doppelganger. So you are in the air with him now, being taken away from the combat zone.
Just as that's happening, over the comms would be like, I'll be back. It's good. Hang on.
And that is our first round of combat. We are on Kara's turn. Kara is going to attack, obviously. Probably the person on her back. Just throwing that out there.
No.
I'm just going to make a straight attack. She's just going to start to fly up and then turn around and torpedo both of you into the ground. She does have a -4 on this first attack because of the hinder. And that was a 4. So as she hits the ground, you're able to position yourself just enough so that she takes all the impact. As you kind of like scroll up on her back and hide under the cape.
That didn't work so well, did it?
But yeah, she's just dragging you through the dirt and grass of the park, and you two are just like moving around as you're still on her back. And we move back up to the top of initiative with Code Red. You are taken not super far. You're taken into the streets near City Hall, which is probably like a 10-minute walk from the park. But the two of you slam into the stairs. You don't get to just leave in the middle of our conversation.
I thought that I could actually, because, we just kind of fly.
No quips, and he just steps down on your chest. No bullshit.
Well, without my quips, what am I going to try to, shove him, get up, anything like that?
Give me a roll. He does have you. I'm going to say he has you hindered to an extent because he has you pinned, but you can try to break out of it, or you can do something else from your position.
Maybe we can try to do something else from our position. I will say really quick, just as a little flavor thing, me trying to give suggestions to Reverie, just through the open comms, would just hear, Alexa, play "Dream a Little Dream of Me."
God damn it!
You
get a hero point for that, Matt.
Interesting music choice. All right.
Yeah, that starts to play on the comms for everybody, even those of you who aren't here yet.
Yeah, good for you guys. It's a good song.
And it's even playing in the cockpits of the two jets that are on.
I turned them off.
You can't, because I said so. What's your technology die? Not higher than mine.
It's
Anyway.
totally just imagining. I'm just imagining the scene from fucking the first Avengers movie where Iron Man hats the shield plane to play
For shoot to
ACDC or
thrill.
whatever it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Incredible. So then with that, mostly he just wants him off. So this is going to be a moment where I think I would like to use the power of power suit, but not to manipulate my power suit.
Okay.
To manipulate his, so probably power suit technology, and then status being the whole thing coming together for me to try to hinder or in a way disable his suit, knowing that he's still a zombie underneath.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Make a roll.
Oh,
We'll
cool.
say, uh, yeah, definitely power suit, and then we'll say tech and your status die.
So your boy's rolling 3d10s right now. Watch me roll like 3 ones. Okay, that's a 9, that's a 1, and an 8. So mid die is an 8.
Okay, perfect. So you wanted, or you wanting to like try to affect his suit, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, he'll have a hinder on his next action. He's just going to take his actions on your turn. So him slamming you down was already his turn for this turn. So the two of you are still grappled, but something from your suit latches onto his, and now there's like a feedback loop between the two of you. As
Absolutely.
you feel it, as you connect he is still using the 1.0 version of your suit, so it's still a lot of the same
Right.
OS systems that you use.
And I would like that to take place as basically like I can still be hindered if that's still mechanically how it goes, but just that he's like standing up, getting right in his face, and goes, "All right, talk. What do you want?"
Yeah, you two are pretty much just grappling, and we'll get back to that conversation momentarily as we move over to Tim
Advancing.
Drake. I don't know what else to do, guys. I'm gonna try something here. And he is going to use a yellow ability because he's also somewhat hurt. Well, he can't boost, so he is also going to hinder Kara. I feel like everyone's just trying to slow her down so everyone else shows up at this point. So we'll do gadgets, close combat, and status die. And he rolled a 3, so it's only going to hinder by 1. So that's another -1 added to the list of stuff. So -3 to -1 on this 2 rolls. As he just throws a bolo that just joins in of trying to tie her up somehow as one of her arms gets pinned to her side. But you already see the arm starting to like bulge and the cord starting to snap very slowly. And we kick it over to you, Reverie. You are on her back, being dragged through the mud and grass and everything of this part's like landscape.
I'm debating.
You gotta do something better than that. Don't just tie her up. Fight her.
You threw batarangs that did absolutely nothing. I don't want to hear it from you.
No, this is Mara.
Yeah, I'm about to do something really stupid.
She still doesn't want to hear
That's
from you.
more like it. Come on, we used to do this all the time when it was just us and we would have fun. You've been ignoring me with these other people.
So you want my attention?
Yeah.
You're throwing a tantrum because you don't have my attention. And as I say that, I want to pull them both into the astral gate, please.
So you want to pull Mara and Kara?
Yep.
I love that rhymes, but yeah, go for it. Try.
It's the one place I can control everything, so
if she resists, you will be in there until you're able to be pulled out, but you'll be stuck with Mara. So I'm just going to let you be aware of this. It will be a more active situation. Both of you will be actively in the thing, so no one can take control of the body. But on your subsequent turns, I will have you roll to see who gets to act, you or Mara, for the rest of this combat.
All right. Fair.
Okay. Make your roll. So that would be your astral gate, as well as otherworldly mythos and your status die.
So the same 3. I'm trying to pull out this D12 that I got chilling on the sheet. I want it so bad. That's a 5.
Okay.
I rolled
So
a
she
7,
does
a
have a
5, and a
minus.
1.
So she does have the -3 from your hinder on this next roll. So she has to roll a 8 or lower because it has to match or be lower. I rolled a 10. So as you go and you like open the lid of the pocket watch that's tied around her, and this astral gate appears behind you, and you go to like drag her in, Kara just elbows you in the face, and you go flying through the astral gate. Oh, that was easy. One down. Know what to deal with her right now. Now, where is Stephanie? And it is Stephanie's turn. Stephanie's in the tree, like fuck. Comms. Anyone back at the base? Can you hear us? Are you on your way here? Grimar, Veneris, Thornheart.
Can we hear her over Code
Yeah,
Red overwriting and playing Dream Baby?
Yeah,
Dream?
this goes. It like turns the music down, and her voice goes over, but you can still hear the music in the background. It's like the voice is the priority speaker over the top of the music.
It is now Dream On by Aerosmith.
6 seconds to your location.
But like now Thornheart's actually jamming. When Aerosmith came on, they were like, okay, this is it. This is the good stuff.
They're getting ready for the fight.
Yep.
Are you guys on your way? Like anytime soon?
Yeah,
This
be
is
there
bad.
soon.
We're fighting super. Wait,
6 seconds to your location.
Just hold on.
Kier, is
fucking
that you?
Yes, don't die. Don't get hurt. Don't do anything dumb.
I'm already pretty hurt, and
Shut up. Don't do
Reverie
no,
just
6
got
seconds.
teleported away,
5.
and Code Red got taken. So it's just me and Tim. So if you guys can hurry up, that would be great. And then the
Yeah, it
comms
sounds
go
like-
silent.
It sounds like
it
we
is her
should get
turn.
there a little faster, no?
You already did your stuff. You just had to. It's how many turns of combat that whole sequence you guys did was.
crazy.
She is going to use her principle of team, as she knows there's backup on the way, and try to use her overcome to heal herself a little bit. She's going through her med kit and going through everything she has, as she's trying to hide further in the park. So I'm gonna roll. So we'll say gadgets. We'll do her special one, which her special quality is I'm a hero no matter what you say. And then a D6. Okay. Oof. Luckily, her mid die was a 5, so she will heal for 5. So she's back up to 13. As she injects more nanotech into her arm, and it starts to slowly make its way through the wounds. As we are back to the top of the initiative for the last round of combat before everyone shows up, as it is Kara facing off against now Tim and Stephanie and Hayden. Kara is going to use an ability that lets her AoE, and she's going to just slam a fist directly into the fucking park. It's only a 2. But she lands directly in. She's going to use a 2 to hinder Stephanie. So Stephanie will get hindered 1. And it makes the whole park shake. And both Tim and Stephanie fly into the center of the park and land at her feet. As they both take 2 points of damage. Okay.
Superhero physics goes crazy.
Shit. Yeah. That's why that's the one thing about the system. It's like I can just say what happens. This is a comic book. Tim, or actually before we get to Tim, we'll go back to City Hall. I am tired of your jokes. I'm tired of you pretending to be a hero, and I'm tired of you pretending that I never existed.
What do you want from me?
An
Alright.
apology.
And like just we're just gonna be thematic with all this stuff. I'm not trying to do anything. It's literally that moment where you just like we're at City Hall. I imagine there's a stone column that this person is now in. Like an apology. What did you expect me to do? I didn't know what happened until it was already done.
You didn't look me into anything. You were still working on the project. You were still building it. You made this, and you left me out of the loop, and I didn't know, and I couldn't handle it. And now I'm going to make you feel some of the pain that I felt, and he's going to activate his fire system in his suit.
All right.
So, D8, D10, D10. You take 9 points of damage, of fire damage. As he just, like, the plates inside of his chest armor completely open up, and there's just, like, the type of, like, hot, like, almost lava-like fire you would find in a forge just kind of drizzles out onto your armor and starts to melt its way in.
Rude.
So I believe that
I'm
knocks
going
you down
to
to
reduce that
14.
by, well, it would be, but I reduce 1 point. Well, does this count as energy damage?
This is definitely energy damage.
Then I would be at 15.
Okay, cool.
Because I reduce physical and energy damage by what? But that doesn't matter. I'm still finally in yellow status.
But yeah,
so that's
it
fine.
takes you guys take your actions on the same turn. So what would you like to do in response to this lava pouring into your suit?
Really quick, above table, you know, it's fun being told at the beginning of this combat that I cannot take boost at all, and then 2 of my 3 yellow abilities give me boosts.
Yeah. Kara is one of the
So
few people
yeah.
in my list of heroes that has an ability like that. There's like one other person.
Incredible. Okay. So he had just said, like, you know, you kept working on this, Susan. I worked on this suit. It's the only thing that I had. I'm trying to help people here. It's what
Yeah.
it's all that.
And that makes up for all the shit you did before joining the team. That makes up for you forgetting about me, your only friend at the time. You're best friends with a villain now. You live
best
next. You're
friends.
like roommates or apartment mates or whatever. You guys literally watch
I
Sunday Night
didn't
Football together.
choose what it's not apartments and roommates. It's fucking housing from when I got out.
You still spend time with him. And you call yourself a hero.
Listen, somebody's got to be a fucking hero around here. And I can't feel every damn thing that has gone wrong around me all the time and still do that. You want an apology? Fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't fucking there. I'm sorry that I just put my head down, stayed in, and broke I don't know how many laws, but I'm sure fucking Drogo could tell you. I'm sorry that I still tried to do something.
Well, it's a little too late, isn't it? What do
Too
you do?
late for
What do you?
some.
What action are you gonna take, Matt?
I'm gonna let him go.
You just push him. You just step back.
Literally just take a step back. And probably pull the visor of the helmet back.
So yeah, you step back and the helmet retracts, and he retracts his as well, and his face is it's very undead. He was not a superhero or villain like a lot of people that resurrected. He was just a normal person, so it is mostly skeleton as opposed to flesh at this point. What are you doing? Fight me.
No. I don't know how. You may have said that it's too late, but by whatever powers may be, what happened to you? And he kind of gestures to him, goes, This ain't the fate that you deserve. I can't bring you back, but I need to fix this now. Because you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
Again, and he dives at you, and that would order the next count of initiative. As we
Perfect.
cut back over to the astral realm. As Reverie or you are floating around until you land on a very familiar platform, pretty much like your home base in your dreamscape, where you see Mara sitting on like a beanbag chair with an old school TV with antennas watching the fight. I got popcorn. Do you want popcorn?
Shut up.
Why are you so mean?
Why are you being a brat? You seem to
Um,
forget that the reason you even get to be outside is because of me. Otherwise, poor little nightmare. Or did you forget that?
you've been treating me like a tool since you got to the city. Like, we used to hang out all the time and do fun stuff, and then we get here and I get bitch
And
slapped
then
by
you
one of
took
your new
over my
friends.
body.
Yeah, because
And then
you've
you
been
sent us.
ignoring me.
And then you try to kill my friends.
I wasn't trying to kill them. I just wanted to play a little bit.
So you send us to a Kryptonian.
She's dead. It's fine.
And you're an idiot.
None of your friends are there. It's just the Robin knockoff and the girlfriend not girlfriend.
And unfortunately, I kind of do like them. I do care whether or
Ew,
not they
you
die or
like
not.
Tim?
Not like that,
No
you
one likes
dumbass.
Tim.
Why are you like this? And don't say it's because you're bored.
She actually looked hurt
You're
as you say that. What do you mean?
Mara, look around. Look at your little TV.
Yeah.
It's gone past fun.
They were gonna fight anyway. They were honestly were almost about to find your base. I just brought you to them to help.
You could have asked me first. We could have came up with a better idea than this.
I want to help.
This isn't helping.
And I'm free now. Like you I can actually do stuff.
And this is what you choose?
She just looks down, turns off the TV. I'll go.
First.
And she disappears. And
Yes.
as she disappears, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, damn, I didn't make it here in time. Lovely to see you again, Genesis. And you turn around to see a man that you have not seen since you got your powers, but the memory of the previous conversation comes back to you as you stare into the face of one of the seven endless Dream. And we cut back to Tim Drake. I'm running out of ideas, Stephanie. What's the ETA on them? I don't know. Just fucking do something. Make yourself useful for once. God damn it. Okay, God, I didn't have to come here. Fuck. And I am going to. He is actually going to prepare an ability. I got an idea. Just. And he looks at Stephanie for like a long second. I got an idea. You're not going to like it, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just distract her for a turn of something. I don't know. Whatever. I'll try. And Stephanie just pulls out one of the guns that Roulette gave her and shoots Kara point blank in the face. Just unloads the clip. I don't know how much damage a gun's going to do. We're just going to roll a straight attack and see.
I think that guns are a D100.
It does 2 damage. It scrapes off some of the flesh off of Kara's face, but it does not do too much. So Tara will roll to resist. She does resist it, so it doesn't do anything to her die.
Damn.
I'm running out of ammo. Sheila gave me like 3 cartridges. Can you hurry the fuck up? She'll just shoot it away. And at that point, as this ends and you see Tim start to activate stuff, the rest of you teleport in to the park. You're about 30 feet behind this, and you see Kara starting to load up an attack. And as the gun runs out of ammo, Kara shoots an opted beam directly at Stephanie's face. But at the last second, Tim activates a reactor field that pushes Stephanie out of the way, and he takes the blast, and it goes through his chest. And Tim Drake falls dead to the ground. And that's where we're going to take our break. So we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. We have some personals to wrap up, but everyone is in the same general vicinity now, guys. I did it, okay? You're together.
Finally.
Together.
It's like it's
Okay.
episode 1 again.
The gang's all here.
But we'll be back in 10-15 minutes, and we will get going with the rest of this episode. So stay tuned.
Yay.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the return. As we left off, Tim Drake, aka Red Robin, is dead at Supergirl's feet as the rest of you teleport in as his body falls over an injured Stephanie Brown's feet. You do not see any sign of Code Red or Reverie, the four of you. The four of you now also roll initiative because you are now in the scene. So all of you roll a d8 unless you have something to add to it. If you can justify it.
Probably not, but I'll look anyway.
7.
7. Okay.
8.
3.
8. 3. Roulette.
6.
6. Cool. So Stephanie just went, which was the end of that round. So we're back up to the top initiative. Supergirl went and killed Tim. So after Supergirl, before we get into everyone that just showed up back over in City Hall, you are flying up in the air. And actually, as you fly through again, you were starting to fly back over the park area, and you do see your friends arrive. But he just lifts you like 100 feet in the air and just like unleashes a cannon like point blank in your face. Why shouldn't I just end this now and be over with you?
You won't feel better.
I'm dead.
And I know that you also want to help people.
How are
Red
you gonna
Robin just
say?
died.
Yeah, who cares? Bat family kids die all the time.
Does he care? A person who is working with me to make a suit as a literal first responder to help people who are in crisis, does he care that somebody who put their life on the line for innocence just died?
His eyes definitely twitch a little bit about that. Don't try to change the subject. This is about me and you. You act like you
It
care, but you
is.
don't even let yourself feel anything. You don't let anyone in. You isolate yourself and joke and bullshit, and you think you're a hero.
Because if I let myself feel what is actually going through my head about everything that is happening, I'm going to lose myself in all of it.
It's your problem. You're as cold as the fucking suit. If you don't fucking warm up to people, how the hell are you going to be able to empathize with people in the field? How are you going to be able to put yourself in their shoes or be able to put yourself on the line for others if you don't even try to understand how they're feeling? It's always been about you and how you can make yourself look better to make yourself make up for what you did beforehand because you were a petty criminal for however knows how long.
Maybe I am a piece of shit. But right now, I'm a piece of shit who wants to help you.
Want a sincere apology.
There's silence for a moment as Joe takes this time to take those emotions and feelings that he has over a colleague taking their own life out of grief. Whether he admitted to himself that he could have done something or could not have, the fact that it exists that he couldn't, he didn't even have the perception to know that he needed to try. and tears well up in his eyes as he says, "I'm sorry." And once one comes through, it's then the feelings of getting the project scrapped over taking or using stuff that he wasn't supposed to from Star Labs. It's getting in leagues with Captain Cold of all people just to try to make an extra buck because he was going to school. It is feeling everything that he has been doing everything in his power to not feel so that he can stay on mission. And he is feeling it all right now.
And as you apologize and as you start to feel these emotions, you see him smile. About damn time. It's the only reason I came back. To get your head out of your ass and go help your friends. And you see his form disintegrate in front of you. And as your suit full crashes down into the part, starts to skyrocket, you get a message in your head as a familiar indigo colored ring appears on your right middle finger. And I am going to play a video message. So we're going to switch over to Twitch. In 3, 2, 1.
All right. I've seen countless conflicts both before and after wielding my ring. And trust me when I say that fighting Necron will be different. You can't save those he's already taken. And trust me, I know that this feels and is inconsiderate. But sometimes having compassion is knowing when to make those hard choices. Find and utilize this in yourselves, your friends, and your foes. Or he's already won.
Thank you for Keon for that message of John Stewart. And yes, Ray, I made him play his dad from the last DC game that we did. Because I had to. But yeah, as that message comes through, you see John Stewart's hologram fade, and you look down at this ring. What does your suit look like as this ring powers up your suit with the power of compassion? You immediately feel all the emotions of all your friends down in the fucking park as well.
So it's this moment literally like being released and in that moment being consumed by grief, rage, sadness, fear, all of these things that he hasn't been feeling for who knows how long. And then literally just unable to even make the suit respond as it free falls for far too long for anybody who was watching. And as he looks down in that moment, seeing the indigo ring on his finger, you knew I was gonna. You knew
I knew you probably had the ball, so yeah,
I
I
have
figured.
them all. They're right in that drawer. Looking and feeling the first thing, the eyes flashing from his normal deep brown to a stark indigo with the symbol over his pupils, as he then, in that moment, we're all in the same room. Well, one of us isn't technically in the same room. Can I feel what everybody is feeling
Yeah. As you all
brief
arrive,
description?
except for Reverie, those of you in the park, give me your surface level emotions of what you're feeling as you arrive, or as I'll give you right now what Stephanie Brown is feeling is she's confused, relieved to feel roulette arrived, and devastated at what Tim just did for her. I'm also sending you something that you get with your ring, Matt.
Beautiful. We
Fucking
love presents.
pissed. We get here and none of you are here except for the two bat shits, okay? Grimoire is furious.
Roulette is very relieved because finally she sees her girlfriend. She admits it now. I think it's the time.
It
is called.
only took us 7 episodes
took
to
us
get there,
7
but we
episodes,
got
but
there,
we
everybody.
finally
The
got
gays
there.
won.
Years.
She's
When we
so
only have
relieved.
20 minutes and 2 episodes left.
And she is shocked at what happened, but she is also angry at what's going on and the fact that a Kryptonian showed up
Mm-hmm.
and is who they're gonna have to fight. She's just annoyed.
Thornhart?
Stressed. Stressed over everything happening here, stressed over the green, stressed over the fact that I can seemingly just not recover my health since we got here, stressed over 1,000,005 things.
Perfect. Finaris?
He's chilling.
Just wait, just fine.
And we love that for feeling.
He's chilling. But I think it comes from a place of who would have thought it, fear and denial rather than actually being chill. But I think his general vibes are just like, all right, be here. Half of you are gone, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But be here.
And the last thing you feel, Matt, as Joe arrives in the area and like corrects your flight, and you hover in this new Compassion Mark III suit that you are wearing now. You feel the final emotions of Tim Drake. You feel terror at dying. You feel regret. And as he gasps out his last breath and looks at Stephanie, you feel relief with a ton of guilt.
Is in the moment that I can make an action there
What would you
even
like
a
to do?
single breath of life in Tim Drake?
Now, his heart was vaporized on impact. She got him directly in dead center of the chest
We can fix
as the
that.
body drops to the ground. And I'll say that is your turn. And we will move on to the next initiative. Thornheart. As you arrive, you see this happen. You see yet another ring has finalized, but no sign of reverie anywhere. But you do see a very angry Kryptonian directly across from you, hovering over Stephanie and the dead body of Tim Drake.
Oh, this is fucking exhausting. I'm so goddamn over this. I would like to use backlash, which is probably going to bite me in the ass. That's neither here nor there. We'll figure that part out later. And essentially send vines or roots or literally whatever plant life is closest to break through the floor and try to drag her ass back down to the floor.
Okay.
I'd like her grappled in vines as quickly as
So,
possible.
are you trying to use a specific ability, or are you just going to try to hinder her in general?
Yeah, I'm going to use backlash because it lets me use my
Okay.
max die instead of my mid.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so roll plants. We'll say close combat because you're in a park. I feel like this whole area is close combat for you.
Yeah.
And then your status die. I will roll a d10 for her because she did take damage from Steph earlier.
This one, I get this one.
Okay, your mat. So this uses your max die, so you got to beat a 7 to do damage to her. 7 or higher.
Good thing my max is a 10, then, isn't it?
Hell yeah. So yeah, these plants shoot up and just pierce into her body and yank her partly into the ground. Yeah. You do take the min in damage though. So how much damage did you take?
Thankfully it was only 3.
Okay, cool.
And
you feel
3.
more of the bite as the green answers your call, but you're pulling on a limited pool of energy at this point.
Yeah.
And you feel some of your own life force slip away.
Yeah.
Your
Worth it.
character probably feels as tired as you felt when you got home Monday, Mallory.
Yeah, for chat purposes, I flew across the country on Monday. I got exactly 1 hour of sleep, and then I ran a charity game for Make-A-Wish until about 1 in
Yeah.
the morning. And then I went back to sleep for 5 hours, and then I got up and went to work.
Yeah, so you at 1 o'clock in the morning, that's how tired Thornhard feels right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll move on to the initiative. Back to the astral realm. Genesis, as you look into the face of Dream, who you now have this memory of this conversation about what this power meant to you, and a very distinct conversation that you remember. Mara was given to you from Dream. Mara's body is that of a dream imp, which is a very common thing in the astral realm. His sister Delirium was lonely and not doing well. And she had an incident that was draining her of her power. Mara is the remnants of Delirium fused into a dream imp. And you agreed to take care of her, but he didn't want that to influence your guys' relationship, so he wiped that from your brain. So I tried to get here sooner with everything going on in your planet. It's a little. The astral plane's a little uncertain. But you know now.
No kidding. Is that why none of it's been working right recently?
She's chaotic. She's in flux with everything going on with Necron. It's affecting her realm too. People are going mad from seeing the dead come back to life. People are going mad from everything that's going on in the world. And she's not in a state that she can handle that much influx of energy. And she's scared.
We're all scared, though.
Yeah, I understand.
So what do we do? What can I do at this point? Mara's gone. You're back.
I can. I have two options for Mara. One I hope you choose, and one that might make your life easier. But one, I can separate Delirium back out. Send her back home to recover. Hopefully, not fester in isolation, but your imp would just be an imp. It'd be something you could control, use, direct your powers. Or when all this is done, you and Mark can have a conversation that I will mediate, and you guys can try to come to something, because you're her first friend she's had in eons, and I don't think she knows what to do with that.
I don't want her gone. I, I mean, we can talk it out. I never wanted her to leave. I just need her to understand that outside of here, that's real world problems that
Yeah.
people out there should not be dealing with.
And that's something that those of our age and stuff don't see as frantically as mortals. And with her trapped in that body, it's probably a little more instinct than anything else. It's just going to take her time to adapt still. But with everything going on, with you making new friends and everything else, I think she just got jealous. She felt ignored.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, it's delirium. That's how you have to approach this. She does not think logically, Genesis.
So now what? We have this conversation.
I will be able to assist you from here while I try to find Mara. I'm not going to be summonable because you are not strong enough to summon me, but I can send help when you pull on that connection. And also, it's very fitting that the ring that's left is hope. Because what are dreams if not to hope for something better? And he takes your hand, and as he lets go, there is a blue lantern ring on your right pinky finger. And you hear this message in your head play out.
Oh God.
I've lived with anxiety my entire life, but when you have hope, it fills you with the belief that things will get better. Necron will feed on your despair and make things seem hopeless, but if you can gather your hope and look him in the face and say, I believe, then you will be able to overcome his evil.
Okay, how many of you saw that? How many of you got the ad?
I got the ad.
I got the ad.
And
I'm still in the middle of ads, actually.
Same.
yeah, 20
Okay,
seconds.
let me know when the ad breaks in. We're gonna redo this. We're gonna retcon this. We're just gonna slate because I need you all to see this.
Reset. All right.
Let me
Check
know when
this
the
out.
ad's done on everyone's end. It says it just ended on mine, but I know there's always a delay.
10 seconds.
5 seconds. Oh. Weird.
I'm good.
Done.
Is everyone off
done.
ad? Done.
Yeah,
Art,
K-pop Demon
Joe,
Hunters.
good?
I'm subscribed. I saw everything.
Okay, you didn't see anything. We're gonna replay. Thanks, Art, for being the one person to subscribe to me here. Okay, we're gonna cut over to the video.
I've lived with anxiety my entire life, but when you have hope, it fills you with the belief that things will get better. Necron will feed on your despair and make things seem hopeless, but if you can gather your hope and look him in the face and say, I believe, then you will be able to overcome his evil.
And as that message finishes playing from the lovely bestie Diana of the Rose, aka Jessica Cruz, you find yourself no longer in the asteroid next to Dream, but kneeling next to a dead Tim and a injured Stephanie back in the crater. Reverie?
What happened?
She killed him. The others are here. We need. We got the ring. And as Reverie appears in this park, we now have all 7 lantern rings. With all 7 rings in one location, you all get +2 damage to any attack the rest of this combat.
Hell yeah.
What would you like to do, Reverie? You still have an action as you arrive back and you see Kara in front of you.
I would.
Oh, and 1 second before you make a decision, you also get an ability from your ring as well. All your Lantern Surge abilities that you all have now are used once per episode. Unless you end an episode on a fight and go into a fight, but that shouldn't happen since we have like 2 left. Ray, here you go.
Okay. However,
I'm reading Ark's lips. I think you should all leave.
no one's leaving yet. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ark has separation
I think we
anxiety.
should all. I think we should all split up again.
Okay, let's go.
One more time.
I think we should all leave.
I send
to
myself
give
to hell
Paige
again.
An aneurysm.
That's leaving. You broke your own rule.
Hey, if you all split up, it just makes it easier to kill all of you, so.
I took no damage from the previous fights. I'm chill. No damage, Paige.
Sure. Ray, what would you like to do?
I would like. Is the nobody gets.
You're also blue, right? As you land next to Stephanie, her ring is flaring with green light. As Blue Lanterns power up Green Lanterns very significantly.
Well, that's cool.
Yep. Stephanie's one Lantern Surge only works if you're in the scene with her.
But I would like to use my Principle of Magic.
Okay.
I know I can't give anybody a boost. However,
Oh, no,
I
that effect is done with the 7 lanterns together. It's broken immediately.
so if this works, everybody gets a hero point.
Yeah, go for it.
But I would just essentially.
If you wanted to boost all your allies, you do also have a new ability that does that as well.
Does that do that?
Read
Did I
it.
just read that? Oh yeah, I want to do that instead. Please.
Okay.
Please, thank you.
So this uses a D8 for your abilities, and I don't think I've told you, but all of you have a D8 ability now for your rings. So you can all put that on your character sheet under powers. So you roll a D8 as well as um, we'll say just roll 2 D8s in your status die.
Two and a six. Two and a six. Cool.
And you use your max die for this.
And my max die happens to be an 8.
So all of you get a +4 boost for the rest until you use it. So you have a +4 that you can use whenever. As you see Genesis, aka Reverie, raise her ring up, and all of you are filled with this light of hope. Then all of your rings flare in intensity.
So this hopefully will help us a little.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but this ring is insane.
You're welcome. I don't know what I'm doing either.
Okay, and we will move on to next initiative. Grimoire.
Plan changes using this boost immediately.
Yeah, as you channel rage and hope, what would you like to do?
Similar to the fight against the Flash, there are now just hundreds of duplicates of Grimoire coming off of his body, rushing towards Kara, as he yells out, "Passage of the Eternal Damned." I am going to use Chords of Magic. I'm destroying all bonuses that Supergirl might have and then hinder them using my power and my max die.
Okay, make that roll. So this is going to use what ability we're using with this? What power?
Duplication, magical lore, and then my
Your
yellow
status die. Got
status
it.
die.
Cool. And you're just looking to hinder her?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm destroying all of her bonuses and then hindering.
Got it. By
with
your
my
max die. Got it.
And my max die was a 10. Let's go.
So she's hindered 5 on her next. Is it her next roll or is it persistent?
It's persistent.
Okay. That is going to be very fucking helpful. Okay, what does this look like? Is it just like duplicates just swarming her consistently to keep her off balance? Is that what this is?
Magic against Kryptonians.
I'm assuming it's the same thing that happened with the Flash, but she's Kara, so she's just breaking them one at a time, but they just don't stop.
There's some of them who have the paper sword that have vellum in their hand and are swinging and cutting at her. Some of them are sending like energy pulses, just trying to overwhelm her as much as possible.
Perfect. Okay, we are going to move on to next in initiative, which is roulette.
Okay, I have a few questions. So, are Reverie and Stephanie still in front of Kara?
Yes, but you also see now these duplicates are rushing around the two of them towards her as well. Okay. Stephanie still looks pretty fucked up, by the way.
What happened to those fighter jets?
They're still in they're still en route. It'll take another round.
Okay, never mind then. I would like to use rally then.
Ooh, okay. Let's see, what does rally do? Use a ranged combat attack. Other nearby hellos in yellow or red recover equal to... Also, this will heal your allies as well, okay?
Exactly.
Okay, so what does this look like as you attack?
Roulette is honestly so done with everything. She has been done since the beginning. And she's pulling up to the scene. She pulls out her guns and she's like, you know what? you might be a fucking Kryptonian, but I don't care. I want to go home. I want to take my girlfriend back to my casino, and I want to fucking leave this stupid undead city. And so she
You
pulls out
all
her
heard her
guns.
say girlfriend.
Exactly.
It's about time.
Finally.
I felt your
so-
sincerity.
Also, what should I roll? I should roll. So I should roll.
So you roll ranged combat for sure,
Got
because
it.
that's the ability that is
Yeah.
tied to this. And then we'll say you roll your luck and your status die, wherever your status is at.
Got it. Status is it? Okay, I got 2 6s and a 3. So that would
Two
be
sixes
a
and a
6.
3. Okay. So
Yes.
yeah, so they'll take steps in the mid, and then everyone else heals for 3. So all of you heal for 3. And what this looks like is Roulette pulls out their 2 special guns and starts shooting. They accidentally loaded some healing ammo that she had gotten from Stephanie's nanotech. So every once in a while, some of the bullets are ricocheting and hitting the sets of you, but it doesn't hurt. It heals. It attacks.
I didn't know I could do that, but
Stop buying me stuff when you're not here. God. Sorry, got surprised with a gift midstream.
Yay!
cute.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but these bullets ricochet, damaging Kara. Well, potentially damaging Kara. So you said you rolled 6?
Yes.
She's a -5 on a d10, so I don't even need to roll. That's why I'm at FL, because she can't beat that. Or I guess she can crit. So if I roll a 10.
Oh.
I rolled a 7. So she's down to a d8. As she's just peppered with shots, sinking into her flesh, where the openings are being opened by these duplicates from Grimoire.
I would also like to say, for Flair, Roulette's just messing with the constructs on her ring, so you can just see little, like, jackpot symbols and all that.
Hell yeah.
Shot.
But next up is Stephanie. As Stephanie's going to slowly move back to your side, hug you intensely. It's like, thank God. And then just whip out her ring and use her ability, which when a Black Lantern is in scene and she has Reverie nearby, she can attack using her max die and it cannot be defended against. So she is going to make a attack. And she does get the +2 that all of you get for your rings all being together. So it's going to be 2 d10s and a d6 because she's still red.
Does she also get the +4 from Reverie?
Oh, she did get the +4. You were right. So she is no, she's actually in yellow. So let me re-roll that 4 for an 8 instead. Still the same though. So she does 4 points of damage. Okay, love you. And that is a 4. So that is a 0. So that dice drops to a 6. Kara is on her back foot as she just starts peppering her with like every explosive. She's just throwing like half her utility belt out in the general direction of Kara. And as they're hitting, there's just flashes of green light as they hit from the rain, just enhancing them so they actually get through her Kryptonian skin. And as she stops, she still just has an arm loosely around your shoulders and is like, can we get home after this?
Yeah, let's get home.
Okay, we move to Veneris. What would you like to do? I believe you are currently still in Felix form.
Is Kara the only one that is there that we're attacking?
Yeah.
She's the main threat?
Mm-hmm. She's looking damaged, but she's still tanking and staying up.
Does she seem sound of mind? Like,
No.
is she like, no?
She's partly undead. She's full Black Lantern.
I was trying to look this up earlier, actually. Let me see something, because I think I can use suggestion, but in a different way. No, I want to know how it works. There we go. Okay. Okay, well that doesn't tell me much. You can influence minds to act based on your will. Okay, cool. I think, does suggestion work mind? So is it like telepathically, or is it just me saying it out loud, or like Fanera saying it out loud?
You get to say it out loud, and you're channeling your power, so you will have to transform, which is, it's just a free action for you, but
Oh, I have to transform to do this?
Mhm.
Okay. I guess Felix will transform.
okay.
To
What
use
does Felix
suggestion.
look like? You do not have your Eldritch form. You have your own custom yellow lantern suit. So you tell me what this yellow lantern suit looks like.
Oh God. I think it kind of looks like a suction cupped onesie onto him, but I think it has a bunch of eyes on it that like blink.
A lot of looks like a lot of eye motifs, but they actually blink every few seconds or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love this for you.
Biblically accurate Sinestro core? Is that
Yeah.
what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Love
And,
this for you.
The king in yellow?
The king in yellow.
As you transform,
Oh no.
before you use your ability, your eyes flash yellow, and you relive some memories. Tell me, and actually live out for us 3 memories that Felix remembers in this moment. 3 flashes of memory from his life, not
Are they
Funeris.
fuck. Are they based in any emotion or just any?
Anything, it can be anything. Fear and desperation are probably the most relevant right now. You transform it, but it can be anything that you think would be appropriate that would come up in this moment.
Okay.
They don't have to be like super detailed, but just give us like 3 flashes of memory that he gets.
Okay. The first one is it's a crowded New York City-esque crosswalk, and Felix is running through it. It's raining, but he's not wearing a raincoat. He's getting drenched as he's pushing through the crowd of people, and he's desperately trying to call somebody, whispering, "Please don't be dead, please don't be dead, please don't be dead." That is number 1.
Okay.
The second one is trying to cherry pick. The second one is him laying alone in his bed. It is dark. The clock reads 5:30 a.m. approximately. And he's curled up on his bed by himself, and before it flashes away, there is a small little dog that joins him on the bed to curl up next to him. And then the third memory is him getting kicked out of a casino, landing on his ass, and then without any pride, crawling back to the door and hammering against it, begging them to let him back in.
Yeah, and as these memories settle back into your brain and you flash out of this, you're fully in suit, with taking a step back as these assault you.
Did anybody else see that? Did anybody
No.
else? No?
No, it's all in your head.
Did I feel it?
You felt a lot of stuff coming from them during transformation, not just the fear you expected.
Okay. I'm just going to hang on to that for, that's a mystery mouse tool that will help us later.
Yeah, any strong surface emotions for the rest of this campaign you're going to feel around you, Joe. Or Matt, or Joe, whatever, who you are.
I think Funeris will like stagger back, and it will. I'm gonna give myself a handicap that it makes sense for the story. he staggers back from the onslaught of emotions and memories that he just received, unsure what to do with him. And can you give me some kind of penalty for suggestion, because I don't think he would be
Sure.
easily to succeed with it, unfortunately. I don't want to.
Take a -2 to your roll
Sweet.
when you roll
Okay.
it.
Cool. He will still do suggestion, but I feel
Okay.
like it's only fair that he wouldn't be a
So
right
yeah,
of mind.
roll suggestion, and I feel like you should change Eldritch Horror in your qualities to just question mark, question mark, question mark for now. I'm just gonna say, but you can use
Okay.
that, and then you can use your status die, whatever your status die is at.
Well, I'm still in. Ooh, I'm still in green, so it doesn't.
Okay.
matter
So your green die then.
Yeah. Okay. So D10, D6. Am I giving you the middle one
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, your mid die.
Well, that already fucks me fucking over. It's a 4.
So it was a 4 before or after the minus?
After.
After. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's still hindered for 2 on top of her -5. So I think the next attack is probably gonna kill Kara, but that's fine. And you were at the bottom of the initiative, so she does get one last turn.
No.
Kara is going to fly.
Wait, did my suggestion work?
Well, what are you trying to? Well, it just hinders them, so they'll just have
Okay.
a harder time on their roll. But what do you say to Kara out loud as you channel this fear energy radiating from your ring, and whatever this like blank energy is for you now, like null energy that you're channeling?
You want to hurt yourself more than you want to hurt us.
Cool. That kind of goes on what she's doing, because she's going to use her meteor slam. She's going to fly straight up where you don't even see her. She flies to the atmosphere, and then is going to slam down on the park again and AoE all of you. This is going to have a -7 on this attack. So unless she crits, she ain't going to do shit, but I can roll 7 attacks. There's a chance I can roll 1 sits.
I want to say that as she flies
5,
up,
5. There's 1 sit. So I'm going to go in order. So on the thing. So
as she flies up, I think Daenerys will look up and then just turn to everybody and just be like, I think she left. That was pretty good, guys. And then she slaps
and then just 2 seconds later slams down. And all of you are able to get your rings up in time, but still being dead center of the area. Ray, you take 6 points of damage.
Hold on, let me do math real quick.
As the hit like goes through your shoulder, slamming your shoulder into the ground, and then shockwaves go out there. So she's completely broken your shoulder. Not like dislocated, but like broke your collarbone, your shoulder, your upper arm, everything in that area is just broken.
Yay.
Damn.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I'm not gonna wish more damage on myself.
No, it's fine. Tell me what.
Nothing. I have not touched my yellow abilities this entire game. Just putting
Do
it
you
out
have an
there.
ability? Is that what you're saying?
Nothing. We're fine. Don't ignore me.
Okay.
I'm hurt. Broken shoulder.
Code red.
So in this moment, shortly after that impact, seeing everything that's going on, feeling everything that was happening, I mean, Grimoire is pissed. Thornheart and Roulette are, in the fight. Same thing with Reverie. But the thing that is weird is that Joe felt fear initially from Funeris. And I think instinctively in this moment, whether or not it's actually needed, thematically, Code Indigo places himself between Funeris and Kara.
Okay, serious though. If you're gonna rename yourself, I need to update the overlay, so let me know.
He's code indigo as long as he's wearing the ring. So like when this is all said and done, he's code red again. So no
Got it.
worries there. Yeah, don't
And
worry,
then
Ark.
and
You
then
still
Grimoire
get
can
your
still sue you. Got it.
yeah, exactly. Which
Thank
we
you.
have words, but for now, let's put a bookmark in that. But yeah, taking that position, he is then going to raise his ring, and he is going to just say, "May compassion guide you." And I am going to use a burden shared.
Ooh, okay.
And I will be targeting for mechanical purposes, because I can do up to 3, it's going to be Thornheart, Stephanie, and then more so for thematics than mechanics, Funaris.
Okay.
Um,
So you're gonna use your new Lantern Surge
listen,
ability.
I just said that I was trying to help a bunch of people. It got me a ring, and you were afraid. I'm sensing you need help. Whether you do or
Okay.
not, we'll have that.
So
we'll have that discussion later.
as you hold your gauntlet on your suit up where the ring is underneath, and you channel this indigo energy that seeps across the park into Thornheart, Stephanie, and Funaris. Go ahead and make your roll. So
Alright,
you roll
I'm
your
gonna
D8 for your
guess.
ring, and then
Yes.
you roll on top of that, we'll
I'm
say
gonna
medicine
guess medicine. Yep.
and
And
your
then
status die.
I'm currently in yellow, so it's gonna be
So
3
three D8s.
D8s. So
Yep.
no, that's gonna be a
So I need
4,
your mats
a
and your min.
4, and a 2.
Okay.
So
So the 3 of you heal for 4. So Thornheart, Infineris, and Stephanie all heal for 4.
and then
And
I
then
take 2
you take
damage.
2.
Would you count that as physical or energy damage?
No, you take it. It's
Damn it.
irreducible. It's irreducible damage.
I had a feeling. But that would be
But yeah, you guys feel this
massive.
compassionate energy surround you, and
I get it one
Funaris,
per.
for some reason, it feels a little pointed. Like they chose you for a specific reason. You can almost feel the energy trying to like hug you in this moment.
Funeris, obviously, he can't really push energy away, but he will just like, don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Oh god. So Thornheart, you feel this boost of energy. Kara is weak. You see the duplicates swarm in. Stephanie's throwing shit. Everyone's popping off these new ring abilities. What would you like to do as you feel yourself more revitalized?
God, not gonna even lie to you. I forgot what my ring does. I was like the first or second person to get mine, and now I can't find.
I mean, yeah, we talk a lot on
my
Discord,
ring.
so it's probably pretty
We
far up in your
do.
chat. I'll
It
just
is
resend it
very
to
far
you. I
away.
got you.
Thank you.
Pins save lives on Discord.
Yeah, I realize now Paige and I talk pretty much every day, and this was weeks ago that I got this ring. So
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So we're going after Kara again. Screw it. I feel slightly better, and yes, my whole thing is love now, but also I'm mad, and I would like her to stop
Hey, love
doing
love is
bullshit.
war. Go for it.
Correct. Love is war indeed.
So yeah, roll. It'll be your D8 for your
Yep.
ring, and then it's gonna be, we'll say, close combat and your status die.
Oh, cool. That's what I rolled anyway.
Perfect.
And my max did end up being an 8. So, because I got 2 8s and a 5. So, which means my mid is also an 8.
So I think it was your max die is what needed for the damage, and then your mid die for the hinder. So what was the damage?
8.
8. Okay. So they have to crit to survive this. They do not. They crit fail. So as you channel this pink energy and you feel actually the green start to answer too, and you feel the park itself start to heal as you channel this energy, thorns appear or inside her chest around her heart and start to squeeze. but they don't do damage. They reawaken the emotions of Kara Danvers underneath this. And you all see like her eyes go pink and a flash of realization as she looks down at herself, horrified. Looks at all of you and is like, I'm so sorry. And just reaches inside and rips her own heart out.
Shit.
Well, damn.
It's not enough.
That's a
Am I
And
able
she
to
dies.
not feel
Fuck.
that?
Pink.
Not
Shelve
enough.
it.
You feel the guilt, crushing guilt from Kara as they wake
That's
up
fair.
before they die.
Funeris will frog blink and then just be like, I guess my suggestion worked. You're welcome.
But you feel all your rings die down energy. Feel it, you drop out of your lantern suit. And all of you are here
My eyes.
with the dead body of Kara Danvers and Tim Drake. And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Can I banish her body to Proxima Centauri real quick?
No. Bye,
No.
everybody.
So,
Bye.
before we get into outros, Joe and Matt, or Joe and Joe, are twins. They will not be here next week. Your characters are going to stay with the group. I will man them just enough to keep them in the scene, but they'll be quiet because I don't want to separate you guys again before the finale. So
Thank you.
that is
your
is fair.
characters are present. They are just, you went through some emotional shit and you went through some emotional shit, so they are very in their heads right now. But yeah,
Love
this
it
was
here.
we have 2 episodes left. Next week is our penultimate, where we'll have 4 of our players here for that, and then we'll come right back with the finale where things are going to get intense and Necron may or may not show up. You know, it's only the universe that's at line. But before we get to that, let's go around and tell everyone who you are, where they can find you, what you have going on, and we'll start in reverse order. So Matt, why don't you kick us off?
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Matt, also known as War Torn Knight. I had the love and the pleasure of playing Joe Oswald, also known as Code Red, also known as Code Indigo. And you can find me out on the interwebs doing a handful of things. I'm a professional GM on StartPlaying.games. I am an actual play performer in a number of things, including 2B Diced Adventures. You can Oh, that might be. We'll see. Eventually, you'll see me on Jenna Dagger's channel in Pangs and Fangs, but I don't know when that's going to happen. You can see me Tuesdays on Spotify or other podcasting services on Somebody's Heroes podcast for the Fall of Taliva. And I am currently in the works for a project making this happen with Mika McIntosh, aka the Lemon from Roll D5. And it is called Fate Ultima, which is us playing Fabula Ultima based off of the Type Moon anime series like Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, Fate Grand Order if you're into gacha games. So tune into that probably early 2026 when that'll be released. But for now, may compassion guide you.
Perfect. Mal.
Hi, my name is Mallory. I play Thornheart here and have the time of my life ripping people apart with vines. Isn't it so fun? But truly a hero in her own right. Probably still. I don't know. We're working on it. If you want to see me in other places, I run Rediscovery RPG, and we just had a charity game for Make a Wish the other night that Paige and Joe were both in, and we had a blast. So the VOD of that will be up on YouTube probably by the end of the week. We also have a series called The Lost Ones. The next episode of that comes out in a couple weeks, which is very fun. And otherwise, like, I'm kind of all over the place. I do all the things. When people invite me to do things, I usually say yes. So if you want to see any of that, you can just find Moxie Blue, MoXXIEBLUE, all over the internet.
Press.
Hello, everyone. I am Cress, also known as Cresselia.mp4 on the internet. I am primarily a cosplayer, but I have started getting cast in TTRPGs, so who knows? Maybe there'll be more. But you can find me on Instagram, doing all my little cosplay stuff and a little bit of editing and just a various amount of things. But please support all these lovely people and other lovely projects because they're awesome. So
Perfect. Arc.
Hello, everyone. I'm Arc or Arclight Court. You can find me all over the internet at Arclight Court. Buy my books. I've got TTRPG books out there, micro TTRPGs to introduce your friends to rolling dice and telling stories across multiple different mediums and things. Uh, Pocket World Anthology has that small collection. Heroes is a tokusatsu TTRPG, so Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman, those kind of things. But the big project coming out in the beginning of December is the quick starter for a game I've been working on for 4 years in December. Originally known as Magi Veil of Mana, now known as Vocarium. A game in which your words have literal power. You can rewrite the entire universe and reality with 1, 2, or 3 word utterances, and the world responds back. It is a occult modern thriller TTRPG. A lot of magic, a lot of modern day, a lot of deep darks behind the veil in the world of language and conversation and arguments. Imagine if you could tell someone shut up and it meant permanently they could no longer speak. So that's
Can you
always an
cast that
option
on my
in there.
boss, please?
Bet. But you can find me all over the internet at Arclight Court. Sunday, you can catch me and Matt as Power Rangers over on Tabletop Misfits, where I'm the Red Ranger over there, and Matt's my Green Ranger.
Yeah, thank you.
And then next week you can catch another episode of Universe 939, our Marvel Multiverse TTRPG actual play that includes our amazing game master Paige in that, as well as Vampire Himbo, Keith Asada, and Novra, all playing mutants attending Haven Crest Academy, the satellite school in Alaska. And that's it for me.
Perfect. I was trying to find the book of yours that I bought to prop up, and I don't know where I put it. So I'll have it ready for next time.
I got you. Ta-da!
Yeah, that one. That's what I was looking for. Ray, go ahead.
Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm Ray, otherwise known as the Ray Wilds. I exist on the internet. Who knows what I'm doing? My friends say, "Hey, do this thing." I go, "Sure." Outside of that, occasionally I'm shark bait. I scuba dive, so I'm gonna start posting more stuff of that on Instagram. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And Joe.
Everybody, my name is Sugi.Joe. On the internet, normally I go by Joe, but you can call me whatever you want to. It was so nice to play Veneris for you guys. I am very excited to get more into him, at least for the last episode that I will be a part of. And then also, if you have any theories about who his memories were about, please let us know. It definitely involves people in this cast and their characters. So you can sit on that for a little bit. Otherwise, I cosplay and do a bunch of cool stuff, but not as cool as the people here. So definitely give them a follow. And that's it from me.
Shout out to our John and Stewart and our Jessica Cruz, the homies Keon and Diana from tonight. I will throw both of their Instagrams in the chat so you can go follow them because I did not set up a command beforehand. But they were great. We love them. That was the last of our video recordings that I had banked. So we are full on just all of us for the rest of this. But of course, I am Paige. My pronouns are she, her. I am a trans lesbian streamer and content creator, and I am the lead storyteller and creative producer here at The Story Continued, where your story always continues. You can find me all over the internet at Paige Continued, and then it's spelled CONTD at the end there. Other things I got going on tomorrow on Javante's channel, I don't remember the title because this is very impromptu, but we are doing a murder mystery improv game for Halloween, featuring members from both the Set Sail cast and the you're in the other game, what's it called?
Blood and Cinders.
Blood and Cinders games. So both casts of that will be together for a massive improv game where we don't even have character sheets yet. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. I'm totally not setting up overlays for that literally in 10 minutes. Beyond that, on Sunday, we'll be back with our Vampire the Masquerade series here on The Story Continued at 8 p.m. Central. We have 4 episodes of that left, and we will finally get to the end of this Masquerade Ball and see what the fuck Lute's prophecy was about. sure it'll be fine. But yeah, beyond that, I will keep casting and pulling all these wonderful people and everything that I do. I already have like 4 of them slotted for other projects coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. None of them are going anywhere. But have a good night, and we will see you all next week.